Hi guys, welcome to part 16, the final part of my TWS mini album for January. I thought it just needed a little bit more on that front cover, so I decided to just grab a couple of gold leaf charms and a gold button to the top right hand corner of the page. So I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to attach those leaves to that button, and that button will go through the entire page. I'm just going to punch a hole in there because it's got a shank on the end of it. So I decided to swap buttons there. So now just punching a hole in that corner with my crocodile. And just pushing that button through. And to secure that button there, I actually take a mini paper clip on the tin holsters and thread it through that hole, or through the shank of the button. They're called Tim Holtz mini paper clips. And so I'm just wrapping that wire around the button, and I must have done it too tight there. And realised that it needed the clip through it to secure it before I actually wound that wire. And that paper clip will secure that button there. And just tucking the wire underneath the button. Just using my pointy nose pliers there to grab the end and help it sit underneath that button. Just pulling it fairly tightly and around and push it under. Making sure it looks alright on the underside of that. Yeah, so not too bad. Finishes it off Probably could have put something in the bottom left hand side too. Anyway, so now I've put the binding rings on, and now just tying on the ribbons there, ribbons and fibres in the dark vintage colours. Just making sure I've got enough. Okay, so just taking some embroidery thread now and some beads and doubling up that embroidery thread so for strength, and then just threading that thread through a darning needle which is thin enough to go through the holes in the beads, and now just attaching or threading those beads through in the order that I need, or that I want them. Now just making a loop there and placing it on a Tim Holtz swivel clasp, and then tying a knot, a large enough knot so that the beads won't slip off that thread. So I actually knot it 3 times and then cut off the excess. So that's it there. Now taking a Tim Holtz fragments piece, and I think I used the rectangle. And I left it clear so that Michelle could add whatever she wanted to the back of that fragment charm. So just attaching it to the end of that swivel clasp. Just opening up the O-ring there. And then pushing it through the hole in the fragment charm. And then closing it up. And now just about to attach it to the top binding ring. Okay, so that's the album finished. So thanks so much for watching all 16 parts to this making of the mini album. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.